Remember being a teenager, all that homework and the never-ending drama. Like you're trying to figure out who you even are. It's a lot, it's like a constant whirlwind of stress. But what if you could just hit pause for a bit, escape all that chaos and just recharge? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. The world of teen spa treatments. And you might be surprised at how beneficial they can be.
Yeah, it's funny how we usually think of spas as like a luxury, an adult thing, but as we'll see, spa treatments can be really valuable for teenagers too.
Absolutely. Our source for this deep dive is Spavelous Online Magazine. They're a great resource for all things health, wellness, and beauty. But don't worry, we're not turning into spa gurus or anything. This is about exploring this whole world of teen spa treatments and understanding how they can, contribute to a teen's overall well-being.
And we'll even go beyond just the spa itself. We'll look at how you can recreate that spa feeling right at home.
That sounds awesome. Now, the article starts off with a pretty bold statement. It says, teens need spa time. So is that just a catchy headline? Or is there something more to it? I mean, teens are already so busy with school and everything else. Why add spa treatments on top of all that?
Well, if you think about all the stuff teens deal with, it makes a lot of sense. Adolescence is a time of huge change. Physically, emotionally, socially, it's a lot. You've got hormones going crazy, pressure from all sides, and of course the pressure of school is just getting more intense. All that can lead to some serious stress buildup.
Yeah, I could totally relate to that feeling of constantly being on edge, like you're juggling a million things at once and something's going to drop.
Exactly. And that's where spa treatments come in. They give teens a chance to escape from all that, even if it's just for a little bit, to unplug, de-stress, just be present in the moment.
So it's not just about pampering, right? It's about giving teenagers a chance to focus on their mental and emotional health.
Exactly. And beyond just stress relief, spa treatments can also teach teens important self-care skills, skills they can use throughout their lives. For example, the article talks about how facials can be educational for teens.
Oh, interesting.
A lot of teenagers struggle with acne and other skin problems, and a spa can be a really safe and supportive environment to learn about proper skincare.
That's a really good point. It's like a crash course in taking care of your skin, but in a relaxing and enjoyable setting. Man, I wish I knew more about that when I was a teen.
Me too. And it goes beyond just facials, too. Other treatments, like massages, can have a lot of benefits besides just relaxation.
Yeah, I've always loved massages, but
Yeah.
I never really thought of them as something for teenagers.
Well, think about it. Massages increase blood flow. They release endorphins, which make you feel good. And they can really help with muscle tension. For teens who are always on the go, juggling sports and school and everything else, a massage can be a really powerful tool to help them relax both physically and mentally. Plus, let's not forget how good it feels to be taken care of. To have someone address your needs, even if it's just for an hour, that can be a real self-esteem boost too.
So it's a really holistic approach to well-being then, taking care of both the physical and emotional needs of teenagers. Okay, you've convinced me. Spa treatments for teens aren't just a luxury. They can actually be a really important part of a healthy lifestyle. But now I'm really curious, what kinds of treatments are we actually talking about here?
All right, let's dive into the specifics. The Spavelous article highlights a bunch of treatments that are really popular with teenagers. Ready to explore?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about facials. A classic spa treatment, but they've been adapted specifically for younger skin.
Yeah, I'm picturing the cucumber slices and all that. But really, how are teen facials different from adult ones?
That's a good question. So teen skin is different, right? It's more sensitive, more prone to breakouts because of hormones. So adult facials, they might use harsh peels or extractions, but teen facials, they take a much gentler approach.
Okay, so no intense treatments or strong chemicals.
Exactly. The focus is on gentle cleansing. They use things like milk or cream cleansers, and then a light exfoliation to get rid of dead skin cells. And then they'll usually do a hydrating mask, often with natural ingredients like yogurt or fruit. The goal is to balance and hydrate the skin without irritating it.
That sounds so nice and refreshing. I can imagine that being a welcome break for a teenager struggling with breakouts.
Totally. And besides the immediate benefits, teen facials are a great way to learn about good skincare. The esthetician can give personalized advice on things like cleansing, moisturizing, protecting your skin from the sun.
So it's like a skincare lesson disguised as a relaxing spa treatment. I love that. Okay, what about massages? I know the article mentioned those being popular with teens too. Are we talking about deep tissue massages like adults get?
Not really. Teen massages tend to be lighter, more focused on relaxation. The article specifically mentions Swedish massage and aromatherapy massage.
Ah, yeah, I've heard of Swedish massage. That's the one with the long gliding strokes,
Yeah,
right?
that's it. Swedish massage is known for being gentle but effective. It loosens up muscles, improves circulation, and helps you relax overall. And for teens who are dealing with stress headaches or muscle aches, it can be super helpful.
I bet, especially for athletes or anyone doing really physical activities. What about aromatherapy massage? Is that similar to Swedish?
It's similar, but it also uses essential oils in the massage oil. The article mentioned lavender oil as a popular choice for teens. Because it's so calming and relaxing. Can you imagine that? That soothing lavender scent while you're getting a massage?
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm feeling more relaxed just thinking about it. Okay, so we've got facials and massages. What other teen-friendly spa treatments did the article talk about?
Well, manicures and pedicures are always a hit with teens. But it's not just about having pretty nails. Teen manicures and pedicures really emphasize nail health.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember being a teenager and experimenting with all kinds of nail stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes it didn't end well.
Exactly. The article stressed how important it is to teach teens about proper nail care. Things like keeping your nails clean and trimmed, avoiding harsh chemicals, choosing non-toxic polishes.
So it's about promoting healthy habits, not just aesthetics. Okay, I gotta say, the article mentioned something that surprised me. Yoga and meditation as spa treatments for teens. I usually associate those with, like, fitness studios, not spas.
I know, right? But yoga and meditation are popping up in spas more and more, and it makes sense because they're so good for managing stress and promoting emotional well-being, which is especially important for teenagers.
Totally. Teenage years can be full of anxiety and uncertainty. Learning how to calm your mind and deal with stress through yoga and meditation could be so beneficial.
Absolutely. And a spa is the perfect environment to try these things out. It's a safe and supportive space where they can learn the basics without feeling overwhelmed or intimidated.
So it's like a gateway to mindfulness and stress management, all wrapped up in a relaxing spa experience. I love it. Okay, before we move on, anything else we should know about these treatments? Does the article mention any risks or anything to look out for?
Yeah, they stress the importance of choosing a reputable spa with experienced and licensed practitioners. And they said it's really important to communicate between the teen, the parent, and the spa staff. Make sure they know about any allergies, sensitivities, medical conditions. That way, everyone can have a safe and enjoyable experience.
That's a great point. Safety and well-being are paramount, especially for teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious about something else now. The article talked about recreating that spa experience at home. Is that really possible? Can you really capture that same feeling of relaxation without going to a spa?
Oh, absolutely you can. The Spavelous article had some great tips for creating a spacation at home. It's all about setting the mood and using some simple DIY treatments.
Okay, tell me more. How do you do it?
Well, think about what makes a spa so special. It's the ambiance, right? The scents, the sounds, that feeling of being pampered. You can totally recreate that at home with a few simple things.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Start with aromatherapy. The article suggested diffusing calming scents like lavender or chamomile. Those essential oils are known to be relaxing. They can instantly change the whole atmosphere of your home.
I love that idea. I have a diffuser, but I never thought about using it to create a spa vibe at home. What else?
Music is key too. Make a playlist of soft, soothing tunes to play in the background, like gentle instrumentals or nature sounds.
Okay, so dim the lights, light some candles, put on some relaxing music. I'm getting the picture.
Exactly. And to complete your at-home spa experience, the article has some easy DIY spa treatment recipes using stuff you probably already have at home.
Oh, perfect. I'm all about those DIY beauty hacks. What kind of recipes are we talking about?
Well, for a simple face mask, they recommended honey. Honey is naturally antibacterial and moisturizing, so it's great for most skin types.
I've heard that before. Honey for your skin, it's gentle, natural, and easy to find. I like it. What else?
For a soothing bath, try adding oatmeal to the water. Oatmeal is really calming and anti-inflammatory, perfect for sensitive skin.
An oatmeal bath, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Like the ultimate comfort after a long day. Yeah. Okay, what's the last one?
For tired eyes, like from too much screen time or late night studying, cucumber eye pads are a simple fix. Just slice up some chilled cucumber and put them on your eyelids. Super refreshing and helps reduce puffiness.
These DIY treatments sound so easy and fun. It's amazing how you can create a spa experience at home with stuff from your pantry. Okay, we've talked about the individual benefits of spa treatments for teens, but I want to talk about the social aspect too. The article mentioned things like teen spa parties and mother-daughter spa outings. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great idea. Spa days are a perfect way to connect with friends and family in a relaxed and fun environment.
Yeah, it's like creating positive memories around self-care, which is so important, especially for teenagers.
Absolutely. And for teens who might be nervous about trying spa treatments for the first time, going with friends or family can make it more comfortable and fun.
Yeah, it takes away the intimidation factor,
Yeah.
makes it more of a social thing. Now, for group spa visits, does the article mention any specific benefits or things to think about?
Yeah, they said it's important to choose a spa that caters to teenagers, a place that's comfortable and welcoming. And they said to make sure you communicate any special needs or preferences to the spa staff beforehand.
So find a spa that understands teenagers and creates a positive experience.
Exactly. And beyond the logistics, group spa visits can have some really unique social and emotional benefits for teens.
Oh, like what?
Well, for one, it can help normalize self-care. When teens see their friends or family taking care of themselves, it sends a message that self-care is important, something to be celebrated.
It takes away that stigma that self-care is selfish.
Exactly. And it can also create a sense of camaraderie, like going through a spa treatment together, whether it's a massage or a facial, it creates a bond, a shared experience.
It's like a shared ritual of relaxation. Okay,
Huh.
before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to touch on something. We've talked about the immediate benefits of spa treatments for teens, the stress relief, the skincare education, the social bonding. But what about the long-term impact? Do these experiences actually have lasting effects?
That's a great question. And it leads us perfectly into the final part of our deep dive.
So we've explored all these amazing benefits of teen spa treatments. But I keep thinking about the bigger picture. Like, do these experiences actually help teens build healthier habits in the long run?
Oh, for sure. It's like you're investing in their well-being, not just for now, but for the future.
So it's not just about feeling good in the moment.
Nope, it's about giving them tools. Tools they can use to handle stress and prioritize their health as they become adults and face all those new challenges.
Right, because adulthood has its own set of stressors, that's for sure.
Exactly. The Spavelous article really emphasized that connection between self-care practices early on and long-term well-being. Think about a teen who learns to manage stress through, say, massage or meditation. They're building resilience.
Ah, resilience, that ability to bounce back from tough times, to handle pressure, that's so important, especially these days.
It really is. And the cool thing is, these self-care habits, they have a ripple effect. They don't just impact mental and emotional health. It can affect their physical health, their relationships, their overall quality of life.
Wow, so it's setting them up for success on so many levels.
Exactly.
You mentioned the article talked about specific long-term benefits. Can you tell me more about those?
Sure. One of the big ones is improved stress management. When teens learn relaxation techniques, like deep breathing or meditation, they're better equipped to handle stress in healthy ways, instead of turning to unhealthy coping mechanisms.
Makes sense. If they're already familiar with those techniques, they're more likely to use them when things get tough.
Right, and the Spavelous article even suggested that these early experiences with self-care can help teens develop a more positive self-image. When they take the time to care for themselves, it shows them that they're worthy of care and attention, which can really boost their self-esteem and confidence.
It's not just about the physical benefits then, it's about building self-worth and recognizing your own needs.
Exactly. And that can have a huge impact on their outlook on life, their relationships, their ability to set boundaries.
That's really powerful. Okay, before we wrap up, I want to go back to something we talked about earlier, the social aspect of spa experiences. How does that play into the long-term benefits?
Well, the social aspect is huge, especially for teens. When they go to the spa with friends or family, it creates these positive associations with self-care. It's not just a solo thing anymore, it's a shared experience about relaxation and connection.
So it normalizes self-care as part of a healthy social life.
Exactly. And it can strengthen relationships too, whether it's a mother-daughter spa day or a group outing with friends. These shared experiences create memories, and a sense of closeness.
It's like weaving self-care into their social fabric.
I like that, weaving it in.
This deep dive has been so eye-opening. We started by talking about teen spa treatments, and we ended up uncovering all these incredible long-term benefits, from stress management to self-image to stronger relationships. It's all about a holistic approach to well-being.
And it shows just how powerful self-care can be even during those crazy teenage years.
So to all our listeners out there, especially the teens and parents, remember this: embrace self-care. It's not a luxury, it's an investment in your future, a healthier, happier future.
And don't forget, Self-care doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's about taking a few minutes each day to do something you enjoy, something that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit.
A relaxing bath, a walk in nature, listening to music, spending time with people you love. These small acts of self-care, they can make a world of difference.
Maybe you'll even feel inspired to create your own spa day at home, using those simple DIY treatments we talked about.
So go ahead, treat yourself. You deserve it. And until next time, keep diving deep into the things that matter most.